cause and the many issues surrounding it. When I thought of pro-life ministry, I mainly thought of the abortion-minded woman who came to the pregnancy center. My focus was to lead those women to choose life. I was also concerned about sharing the gospel and with spreading the abstinence message to prevent teen pregnancies and to prevent repeat pregnancies for women who had already experienced an unplanned pregnancy. I was happy that we could supply them with diapers, wipes, and many baby items, but what I did not know was that these women needed so much more than that initial material support. On November 2nd, 2010, I received an email from one of our clients. She had been abortion-minded when she visited us. But with counsel and encouragement from one of our volunteers, she made a choice for life. She had a college degree, she had a full-time career path job, and she was a go-getter. So what I read in her email really rocked me to the core. Here is her message, shared with her permission. Subject: please advise me. Hello, Marisol. How have you been? I've been praying to stay close to God and do His will, but things seem not to be going as planned. I'm 5 months pregnant and I'm scared. My debt-to-income ratio is so close that I'm living paycheck to paycheck, and I haven't found a way to budget getting any supplies for the baby to come. I'm not sure what I'm having, boy or a girl, but I've been feeling depressed and I've been crying a lot. I'm not sure where or who to turn to because my family has become too busy for me. I'm already stressing out due to my instability. And to add to the matter, my mom will not be able to babysit for me while I'm at work. I'm at my wits' ends, trying to plan and be able to survive on my check while providing for this baby that God put here for some reason. I'm very sad because when I first spoke to Janet, I was walking a thin line with the decision of having this baby. And now that I've made this decision, I'm not sure what to do to continue moving forward. Is there any way you can help me? Do you know where I can get the baby supplies, breast pump stuff, furniture, babysitting services, anything, quality materials and services for a low price? I would like the baby to have something, even if I have nothing. I have a TV that sits on top of a milk crate. I'm sleeping on a bed that hurts my back, and it's mismatched. One part is full, the other a queen. The base doesn't fit. I'm grateful I'm not sleeping on the floor. I don't want to be a failure, but I'm lost. Can you help me get back on track? Amanda. I was stunned. I could not wrap my head around what I just read. I could sense her pain through her words. Initially, I was angry at myself. How did I drop the ball like that? I thought that because she had an education and a career, she would be okay. Pregnancy outside of marriage would put her in some difficulty. That was to be expected. But what I didn't think about was the fear and loneliness she was feeling. Worst of all, at 5 months pregnant, she was beginning to regret choosing to have her baby because she felt all alone in that decision. The email broke my heart, and Amanda's fear was well-founded, as there is a 40% chance that she would end up in poverty. What she earned as an elementary school teacher was fine for a single person, but for a family of 2, it was far below what she needed to survive. That got me thinking, if this woman, who was much further along educationally and economically than most of my clients, was struggling so badly, what was happening to my typical client? The thought scared me. The women I had seen week after week, month after month for more than a decade felt like they were sinking, and I hadn't realized it. Although pregnancy resource centers provide expecting moms with many of the material items needed to care for a newborn baby, not all centers are able to provide them in the same capacity. The pregnancy center I worked at did not have the material resources that Amanda needed at that time. Her email was the impetus for me to take a closer look at what happens in the lives of women in poverty who choose life for their babies. I believe pro-life Christians are right to make a focused effort to reach abortion-vulnerable women and save preborn babies' lives. To that end, concerned Christians have relied heavily on pregnancy resource centers, which have some great success.